That's a
yet,
good thing.
but I've taken over, I don't know, hundreds of photos. I have tried for 4 years to get Manitou to start.
Mitigating.
So I did this. I went online and got this because it shows how horrific it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And here is serpentine that takes you to the highway. This is our west exit, and then of course the avenue is
Right.
the east. And I walked up and down serpentine on both sides. You familiar with?
I am.
Okay, and if you get out, there is deadwood.
Oh, everywhere.
And it's going to go, and then that
So
is going to
fast.
be closed.
It's going to be cut off. That's
And
fact.
nobody's going to drive out of town that way.
Yep.
And so
All the traffic is going to come back
thousands of
the other.
people.
Yep.
And you can't go that way,
Nope.
which is, I live over here right
Okay.
in the middle of that.
Okay.
I've got 2 dogs and a bird and a husband. So,
And the husband.
He's spared.
he comes in. No. But anyway, so we were here for, we've lived in the house for 35 years.
good
I've
for
lived
you.
in Manitou for 50 years.
Okay.
And I consider it my home.
I would as well.
So, the plan is, for us at this point, we didn't leave when Waldo hit and they told everybody we didn't leave.
Okay.
Because we weren't worried it was going to reach us. We could have, but anyway.
Sure.
But now things have changed so much.
bet.
So that means we're going to be on foot, walking this way,
That's a whole lot.
and with 2 dogs and a bird.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And but there are so many people over here that can't walk anymore. They're
I bet.
elderly. And so and they have fucking done nothing. I'm sorry. I
But
said
no,
fucking
that's that's my favorite word.
my favorite word
You
too.
use it as adverb, adjective, noun, pronoun.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Thank you. I feel much better now. So, and she, she's such a
Bless her. Bless her.
bless her. So I decided our newspaper, after 100 years, Pikes
Okay.
Peak Bulletin, closed
Okay.
down. They tried and tried and tried. And they didn't make it. So I
Okay.
decided, instead of just listening to the city administrator's report every week
Right.
and getting false information or no information,
Sure.
that I would do a citizens, this says city, but I changed it to citizens.
Okay.
So I've been doing it, this will be the 3rd one this time.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get people to, this is how we met, I'm trying to get people to do things online, but also paper. And I'm sorry, this looks like shit.
So you're fine.
Anyway, people are paying attention.
Good.
People in town are posting things on Main Street. I've got a couple of business owners.
Great.
There are people that are very
Concerned, as they should be.
But there are so many people that are totally oblivious.
Of course.
They have no clue.
Right.
And they go to the city, and I know the firemen. I know some of the firemen, and they're very nice. They're always great. But they always say the same thing. Well, it's not up to us. It's up to the city and the city administrator.
That's
and
a fact.
Blah blah blah.
Yes.
So, okay. So now they keep saying, okay, we're gonna do a fire mitigation. We're gonna start something new.
Okay.
And they owed the Cog Railroad almost $700,000. They got sued by the Cog.
For the incline? Yeah.
And so the city decided, okay, we're not doing that.
Okay.
We're going to take that money and use it for fire mitigation.
Okay.
That was decided like 3 months ago.
Oh, wow.
We only got 40 years of dead wood powder.
That's all.
Yeah. That's all. So now supposedly there's going to be a plan. Well, every time I go to a meeting or I talk to somebody, well, it's still not, we're not there yet. And, we don't have the money. And it's going to take a lot of people and blah, 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 blah. So nothing's happening.
Okay.
Still.
Okay.
So that's why I'm making people aware. That's my main focus.
So nobody's mitigating their own properties at all? Or
Well, okay,
very
so
little.
there are a few. And because my husband is 14 years younger than me.
Okay.
He's very strong. He's a welder.
Right.
He's 5th-generation Coloradan.
Okay.
He knows about this.
Right.
And he and our neighbors in our neighborhood, most of them have worked together.
Sure, you got a plan.
And mitigated.
Yep.
But direct 10 foot behind our house is what they call dead land.
Okay.
Because the people that own it moved to Europe,
Okay.
and it's so fucking
Overgrown.
Oh, no, there's just dead tree, dead limb, dead. Well, so I said first I went to the people the realtor that takes care of the property.
Okay.
Can you help me
Right.
get them to do
Property
something?
manager kind of a guy.
They tried. And then finally they got back to me and said, El Paso County says it's dead land. And so I went to the city and I said, okay, and you can talk to the county and this is what's going on. So would you guys please do some mitigation? No, they didn't have the workforce. They didn't care.
Okay.
Right above that, another huge.
Plot of,
So it's a lot. It's not just my house.
Sure,
it's the whole town.
it's all over there.
But
Okay.
because of my house, I've started to. Okay. So anyway, we've been working on mitigation, different neighborhoods.
Of course.
But then we're told when we go to the city about liability. You can only do
Yes.
certain things, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Well, I never pay attention. I just do
Of
what
course.
I want to do.
Of course.
But, so people are afraid.
People
are afraid to do, or they either are too old,
Right.
or they don't have the money to pay for it,
Sure.
or they're afraid to get involved because
Get jammed
they
up with the city or whatever.
Yeah, because if they've got property or they own a business in town,
Right.
then they're going to get,
You're gonna get clobbered, yeah. Ooh, well,
Are you recording, sweetheart? Thank you
well,
so
I
much.
tell you what, at this point, because we have the same situation as, and depending upon whatever your zip code is, and, people like to have their, fits or trees up under the deck and, furniture and wood piles and all kind of stuff. And I mean, that just is what it is, and there's not much we can do about that because it's private property. But I tell you what's kind of tough is they will call us, in order to, well, we need you guys to, well, sweetie, here's the list of stuff you need to do. And, and if, I tell you what, I don't know if what our mitigation folks are doing outside of the city limits. I don't know what their options are, but I can give you, Ashley is the young lady who runs that shop over there, and they're getting ready for their season and hiring a lot of young folks and stuff and getting ready to do mitigation around town. I don't know what it would take to get something like that going up on the hill. I really don't.
Right.
But I bet Ashley would, because she is she got some grant money and stuff for us to hire a few teenagers to come and do things and. So I'll get you her information and I'll give her a briefing and expect to have her expect your call. Because she's the queen bee, quite frankly. And for, and I think of her as young because she's only like 40 something, but she's squared away. I mean, and she really has exploded that shop, and she's a really good grant writer. And so she may be able to give you some guidance as far as what you can do or what the city can do, or, but truth, I believe, is that, as it costs money, it becomes difficult to get everybody on the same sheet. And for any city.
And
what I mean?
that's what I keep getting.
That's the main thing.
No money.
Right. And so I don't know how, because we don't do fundraisers necessarily, but we write a lot of grants. But when the grant money's gone, then it stops.
Well, supposedly they put this money aside for this.
See, that would be my question.
But the trust is gone because they take this
for that nickel and dime too. Yeah, let's get a Starbucks. Yeah.
So you made me think of something. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Got a lot going on.
You think the money is there, but it's been nickel and dimed. Probably less than it was.
Oh, so they're saying they're saying, well, we can have two people from the city going around and mitigating.
So from City of Manitou.
Yeah.
So they're going to hire two people, or
use 2 employees.
City employees. People who are already doing snowplow or whatever they're doing.
Whatever they're doing.
Okay.
So how are they going to get all these years of dead 2 people? Come on, seriously.
I hear you.
I mean, and I don't know. I just need to figure out a way to put a spark.
Right.
And say
no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
That okay, great. You're going to have 2 guys. and we've got people that'll help if you'll let us, but it needs to happen now. We
Right.
don't need to wait till, and she talks, the city administrator talks about writing grants. So we're going to write a grant, and we're going to hire a consultant.
We don't need a consultant.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
Or a committee.
no.
You know.
You just get started and just
hey,
do
y'all
it.
come here. Here's what we're doing. Yeah.
And I can show them examples of me doing it at my age, by myself, climbing hills, dragging down the woods,
Sure.
stuffing it in my car,
Sure, sure.
hauling it on a tarp down
Sure.
to, and I did this illegal,
Right.
hauling a 20-foot tarp down to the avenue
Right.
and dumping it on Manitou Avenue.
Sure. So somebody, now they got to come get it. Well,
2 weeks later.
what?
2 weeks later.
It saddens me deeply.
No
Well, and
shit.
what
Somebody just flick a cigarette butt or whatever.
doesn't take much.
And yeah, but
Doesn't take
this
much.
is
Not
what
much
I'm
anymore.
dealing with. This is what we are dealing with.
Ooh, I do not have a solution for that, but I bet Ashley will. What they're doing in the city is if you don't even have to do anything but bring the branches to the curb, and they have a schedule. So this neighborhood is getting it on Wednesday. This neighborhood is getting it on Tuesday, and they bring the masticators to chew up. Making kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
But I know what you
Mulch.
mean. Yeah.
They
So
make
they
mulch.
are doing that twice a year now.
Okay.
Okay, that's twice a year.
That's not a lot.
And so this is really going to
So the
make you
catch up
laugh.
is what the deal is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting caught up. Okay.
But let me tell you, so so our neighborhood did that. Everybody brought down wood to the curb, like and after they picked it up, you go out the next day and they've left all this wood.
Trash.
And so I called and I said, well, you missed some
Street
stuff.
sweeper or something, or
They said, well, it's too dirty.
yeah.
We can't put that in our chopper.
yeah.
So that wood's too dirty, so we can't. So you left it on the street so people can flick their
Roll
butts
over,
on it. And, and so that's how this town is
Yeah, I hear
taking
you.
care of things.
That saddens me deeply.
Well, I'm telling you, when you leave a pile as big as I did on Main Street
Sure.
and nobody picks it up for 2 weeks, then, and it wasn't wrapped in the tarp because I undid the tarp
Sure,
and I
dump
left
it.
it there and there it was.
Man,
There's no excuse for that.
there
None.
isn't, and that sounds like principles or personalities rather than principles. That somebody got their fiefdom doing their thing, and they want to do it how they do it and move that money how they want to move that money.
She's in control. I call her the queen.
Yep, and man, that's a tough nut to crack.
But when you're dealing with so many people, we're up to almost 5,000 people,
In town proper? Okay.
and most of them, I would say 2/3. This is based on what I know from living there so long.
60 plus?
Yeah. So they either, again, they can't do it physically,
Physically,
or they don't have the money,
Sure.
or they don't even have the knowledge.
Sure.
Because and that's why I'm doing this too, because a lot of people don't go online.
Right.
And not even older people, not
Right.
even young folks.
Just people,
They don't
yeah.
want to be online.
Right.
They're tired of all the crap and all the
Right,
shit and all
right.
the scamming.
Lot
And
of
so,
bullshit, yeah.
so the
Yep.
only way that they get any news about anything is if it's in writing, or if they come around and leave something hanging on
Right,
the door
a
or
flyer or
whatever.
something, yeah.
Well, then they say, oh well, we don't have the money to do that. So that's why this is happening.
Man. I wish I knew.
And she's putting up with me.
Well, bless her. Bless her! Bless her!
Bless her, bless her.
Bless
'cause
her.
I can't even type. I'm doing this, and she goes,
I'm a hunting
move over and let
I'm a
me.
hunting pack. And I don't, cause we also have like Cedar Heights, which is kind of up in the,
Oh, yeah.
and
I've been up
they're
there.
in the city, and like on the west side, there's the county is here, but city's here, and and it just can be a hot mess. So I'm right there with you, and I just don't, because people are in charge and do what they do, it kind of limits.
Or don't do.
Boom. And it kind of limits the rest of us, mushrooms, it doesn't leave us a lot of options. And so that just is unfortunate. And I don't know, because our mitigation folks have not been this robust since I came on 29 years ago. So
They're picking up.
they are picking it up. And we had to have Waldo and, Black Forest and Heyman and all of that. I mean, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And so I
But
think
think how long ago that was.
it was a long time ago.
So they're just now going, oh.
Yep. It's a long time ago, and now we got regrowth and a lot of beetle kill and all of that stuff.
And dry, no
no
moisture,
moisture, yep.
low humidity,
Yep,
and high winds.
Winds, yep.
It's like I'm telling you stuff you
No,
already know, but I'm
it's
just
true.
agreeing with you.
It's totally true.
But it's still not waking people up.
Nope. And that's a tough nut to crack. That is a tough nut to crack. I think that we our approach this year is just specifically for people's survival. So, because, some people are not going to leave, and we appreciate that. We know of
We're
people-
going to leave this time, but
I tell you what, you get to a certain point, you're like, okay, we need to go. But the current campaign is about ready, set, go. And so, okay, make sure you got your ditty bag ready. The season is upon us, so get your bag, get your ID, get your important papers, blah blah blah. And so that's the approach we're
but that
taking
is
this year.
not
It's
going to
not
take
enough.
care of
No.
nothing. That's not going to
Nope.
protect your
Nope.
home.
Nope.
That's not
The animals.
Let's say, I was going to say,
Mm-hmm.
let's say it happens and my husband's at work and I'm there with these two dogs
Yep.
and a bird by myself.
Yep.
The one dog is a cattle dog.
Okay.
He's a giant. He's crazy.
Okay.
They can both pull me down in a
Sure,
heartbeat, but
sure.
I'm not leaving those dogs.
No, of course not. Nor
So
should you.
what the hell?
I
How
know
am
it.
And if I'm passing and I'm walking along and I see some little old lady that
Right.
can't
Come
walk
on,
up
Graham,
the hill,
yeah.
yeah.
As
What
you
am I
should.
supposed to do?
As you should.
What am I
Yeah.
supposed to do?
I hear you.
Because I can't carry her.
No, goodness no.
I want to say it's like a not denial, because people will come into the store and they're like, oh, but we had such warm weather, and they're all excited about it, and I think it's like
Stupidity.
not stupidity, but like they don't want to face the reality
They're a little
of
delusional. Yeah, it's not going to
what's
happen
gonna
to
happen.
us.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
us.
that bad,
Yeah.
and it's like I got evacuated from Waldo twice.
Mm-hmm.
My store was almost evacuated from Waldo. Then we had the flooding, and
Then you had the fire.
and then we had our own fire,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like
It can happen to
It
you.
can-
That is the message, and
People
that's
want
hard.
to live in
Yeah.
oblivion.
They
They
do.
don't want to face
They
reality.
really
it's
do.
too hard.
And
And
it's
it's-
unfortunate.
and I think like that Facebook page for Colorado Springs, I think the way she does it,
Engine
That's me. I
response.
gotta go.
Medical incident.
Ready, set, go is all that we have. I will give. This is your phone number that you call. Okay, so I'm gonna
just
I'll
make
give-
sure you name me as Bestie Crystal.
and I'll have
I'm going to say thank you.
SF-15, Engine 23, 325 South Parkside Drive, Unit 203 Bravo, San Rehabilitation Hospital for medical.
Thank you.
You're very